Yeah. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good to see a crowd coming in on Saturday. And welcome all to another session, the last session of Startup Saturday Pune. It's not that we're shutting down, but it's the last session for 2016. So, for those, there are some familiar faces and there are some new faces, which is always good to see. And we are expecting some more people. So let's not stretch the Indian Standard Time allowable limit, and let's kick off the event. So before we start, I won't ask the questions to those who have already attended, but for the guys who have turned up for the first time, what do you know about this startup meetup?
Actually, the answer is going to be really lousy. Nothing. I don't know anything about Startup Saturday. I'm here to know more. That's all I can tell. I heard about venture center initiatives from my sister who used to work here at NCL. And she said you should probably go and check it out. And based on some of the conversations I've had this morning, I'm sure it's going to be a promising session. And I hope to attend many more and be somewhere. So.
That's what we want. Apart from, we want repeaters. I mean, not in terms of academics, but repeaters in terms of people attending these events. Because every session has a different kind of theme, and you can already see the theme out here for this Startup Saturday in December. And we have the theme as proof of concept, the importance of proof of concept, and you would, for those guys who have already started up, the founders, they would agree that this is indeed important topic. Every topic is important, but this topic holds really a good amount of prominence before you actually kick off your startup into operations. So, before we actually have the presentations done, there would be a couple of startups who have been invited to present, talk about their startups, what they do, whether it's a product or a service, you will discover in due course of time. And we also have the guest speaker for the day who would be speaking on this theme. Because of his vast experience in the field of entrepreneurship, we go a long way back. But he is expected around noon. Till then, we would be engaging with the startups that are going to be presenting today. So, before we start off the presentations, let us have a round of introductions from you all, so that we get to know each other better.
Hello, I am Devdat Ambadekar. I had around 30 plus years of experience in industrial automation, and now I have just started. I'm starting a company which will be working on hard water problems. To minimize the hard water, we all use bore waters. And there are a lot of problems which we are facing, and I am working on those solutions. Thank you.
Good morning, friends. This is Ashish Jain. I have around 8 years of experience in software, specifically into distributed computing. Currently, just left my last assignment and now brainstorming on what to do next, specifically in AI and how it can help to grassroots problems. So as of now, not decided on what to do, but still exploring.
Hello, I'm engineer. I'm doing my engineering currently in my 4th year. So me and my friends are working on Bhel Box. It's a vending machine which vends Bhel Puri. So currently we have made a fully working food grade prototype, and we'll be starting the testing of it soon.
Good morning, this is Sanjay Mahajan, representing eventsati.com. We are a multi-sided platform for managing events. This platform has various aspects or facets. So one of is vendor listing. So vendor discovery is one of the thing. The second thing is a lot of tools or a SaaS-based functionality to help plan the events. both ways for someone who is looking to manage their events on their own, or it also helps on the B2B side or an event planner to manage their events in much better manner. What really brings me over here, we are looking, although we are bootstrap and been active in this industry for 2.5 years, we are looking for team members. Anyone like-minded people who would like to join and want to explore the opportunities are most welcome. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Akshaya Burkar. I'm the founder of the Art and Craft Gallery. You'll find out more about it in my presentation today, and let's connect at that time. Thanks.
Good morning, I'm Aditya Narayan. I'm an IT professional, an entrepreneur, a freelancer, lot into application development, especially Android. And then, apart from that, I do a lot of other things also, like I'm a nutritionist, then I choreograph, a lot of other stuff. And I'm here for basically understanding more on what Amit has to share and what had started, because last time when I attended, it really opened my eyes as to what all actually we need to understand for going into startups. So we had developed a couple of applications there on Android store, Play Store, but now we actually are getting into the theme. What should be the approach for actually jumping into?
Your name is
Aditya Narayan.
Hello, I'm Sahil Khare. I'm into digital marketing. I work in a startup called Clarito Digital. I don't own a startup, but I've come here to get some inspiration to one day start my own startup. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Nikhil Otsweti. I'm a mechanical engineer and I'm working in manufacturing sector. I'm here to basically, before jumping into startup, I have to learn something about getting your concepts into real life and want to know more about this. Thank you.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Arush. I'm presently working as a product marketer with one of the major telcos in India. And I'm also working on a side project. It's a proximity marketing venture with data analytics and machine learning at the back end. I'm here to explore the startup scene in Pune and find like-minded people who can come join. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Manish. I work as a software consultant for startups, and I'm also working on my own idea at the moment.
Hi, good morning. I'm Madhuri Sawant. Academically, I'm into legal and compliance field, that is company secretary and law. I have had 2 years of experience. I'm thinking to start my own practice. So, just trying to explore this because one of my friends told me about this. Thank you.
Hi, good morning all. I'm Vivek Mahajan. I have got almost 22-23 years of experience, out of which 17 years were being spent in telecom and other companies. And for the last 7.5 years, I am having my own business. We have got very diversified businesses, right from property to marketing agency to internet lease time selling. And we are coming up with 2 startups also. One is in the field of education and the other one is similar to KTM. But many services are being coming under one roof. Just came to have the insight of Startup Saturday so that we can get some kind of insight from there. Thank you.
निखिल पुजारी, I'm a mechanical engineer. तो ऐसे ideas तो बहुत है, so I guess I'll start up soon.
Hi, my name is Rohit Reddy. I am a material science engineer, and a friend of mine, that is this guy over here, told me about this event, so just here to explore it.
Good morning all. My name is Avinash, and I'm currently the founder of Avico Tech Systems, and I'm an electronics engineer. What Avico does is I'm currently focusing on something solar energy that most of you have heard something like heliostat. So I am currently designing a control system for that heliostat. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sachin Janani and I am working as a freelancer
in big data analytics space. And currently I'm working on an idea in the same space and brainstorming that idea. I'm here to connect with the people so that I can understand the need of my idea. So the need of my idea will be coming from you all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nikita Rana. I'm a former journalist. I used to be with CNBC and ET Now. I now run a proprietary concern called Spotlight Consulting, which is in PR and marketing. And I'm also working on collecting content for a website that I wish to launch a month from now called StartupSaturday.com, where I wish to sort of profile entrepreneurs and the kind of work that people are doing out of Pune. So any of you who have operational startups, happy to connect with you and interview.
Morning everyone, my name is Nitin. I'm manager training and development department. It's UAP. CUAP is created a non-profit organization recently, which will be inaugurated in the month of January. I invite everyone, and it's a 150 to 200 seats startup space, which we going to give it to people who are aspiring minds like you. So I invite everyone right now. Get connected. I'm here for networking and giving you solutions as space as a service and service as a service. So we're going to collaborate with this group and see how we can solve all of your problems. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jignesh. I'm actually working in the products division within Tata Consultancy Services. Around 15 years of experience. I'm here basically to do some networking in terms of what you all are doing and maybe try to enter into some of them and then get some ideas into the enterprise AI space, machine learning kind of thing. So I think I would love to get connected with all of you. Thank you.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Pankaj. I'm the co-founder of Pune Angels, looking for some good startups to connect with.
Hi, good morning guys. My name is Anshu. I have a presentation, I think so I'll talk more there.
Hi, this is Abhinash here. I am certified financial planner of CV. Basically into financial planning for last 10 years. More interested into the proof of the concept, the subject what is today. So trying to understand how risk management and this would be going in hand in hand. So that is what makes me come here. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Saurabh Setia. I am a student and I wish to be an entrepreneur. And this is it. This is the reason I'm here. I'm here to learn and listen to experts, and I would love to listen their experiences and learn something from them.
Good morning, everybody. Myself Prashant Khadapkar. I have started my business, Wellness on Wheels Mobile Farm, after experience of 10 years in spa industry. I have been manager in 5-star hotels, but I have started my own theme like at home. Most of them provide home service. So home service, the therapist goes like they do on bed and on mattress and down. So we provide our own massage table, and we create a spa base at home, and we do the therapy. So that's the new things I have started. And even for IT professionals, we go at their site, at their offices, and we say the reflexology and the back massage, the special back massage chair I have. So we do the setup and we arrange events and all. So it's getting good idea and getting good response. And I'm here. One of my friend he introduced this thing that you go over there, you will get good more ideas. So that's why I'm here. Thank you.
Hello, myself Vaibhav. I am into service industry. We have been working on various mobile application and website for the startups. Right now, we are working with around 14 startups in India and outside. And we are also coming up with our home product. So we will be launching our MVP next week. So that's why I'm here for networking also and just to get out how can the POC be useful for me also.
Hello everyone, I'm Uday Radhankar. I'm a company secretary since 6 years. I've been working in indirect taxes, basically in advisory litigation part of. Now so we are focusing on GST, which is set to come. And another part of my area is into corporate advisory, that is all incorporations advisory, the FEMA advisory, SEBI advisory. Startup was a buzzword for me till the startup action plan was announced by our Prime Minister. But since then, I have been I'm trying to be part of this ecosystem. I have worked for one startup as soon as the action plan was launched. I have worked for one startup trying to get those exemptions and benefits which were announced in that plan. And now my friend Aditya, he is also a chartered accountant. He invited me for this Saturday meet, and it's good that my first meet is on this concept, the importance of proof of concept. So looking forward for a connected with you all of you guys. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Aditya Gurukani. This is like consecutive 5th or 6th session over here, Startup Saturday. It's a wonderful event here. So I'm basically a chartered accountant and we have a firm on Sinavati Babad Road. So I'm here to be a part of the startup ecosystem to understand the grassroots needs and the areas and the different fields in which the people are working around here, and to relay this information and somehow we can connect and how your services can be of use to us in delivering our services forward. Thank you.
Hi, good morning all. My name is Gurvinder Singh. I represent the company Velocity Synergy India Private Limited. We are working in the segment of web to print technology. In a layman language, we quote ourselves as the next Flipkart for the print industry. And we are an exchange platform with a difference. Unlike Flipkart, we do not just exchange the buyers with the sellers, we also standardize the product. So whether you place an order from Kanyakumari or from Jammu, the print quality is going to be same. Thank you.
Hello, hi, I'm Neha. I'm here to know about proof of concept because I'm developing a snack which is an egg-based snack with 21% of protein. So we generally try to relate things with something we already know. So I'm working on something which I also don't know it will end up being what. So I would like to know the thin line difference between proof of concept and then how to launch the product or test your product in the market. Thank you.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Bakul Purohit. I am an engineering professional. I am an instrumentation engineer. I have 9 years of experience and I'm currently working with one of the big corporates in this domain. I've also worked into training content writing. On the side, I've also done anchoring and event management, and I met you in the morning. Right? Yeah, so I've done a lot of things and I have a lot of ideas, but currently mostly into hibernation. Hope to catch up some ideas, get to know what proof of concept is, and if I ever wish to start up something, what should be my starting point. So it's so nice to meet all of you, and I'm sure I'm looking forward to this session. Thanks.
Good morning everyone. This is Aditya Kedar. I am working as an intern in GetSmart Education Private Limited. We are basically developing a platform for blended learning, and here I am because of meet new people, make new contacts, and get learn more. Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Martin. I'm from Excel. So I've been providing 15 years now. I'm working on startup for called as town events. So it will be for event promotion and events.
Hello everyone, very good morning. My name is Hansika. I'm a textile engineer and I have 9 years experience in sales. I'm working with a big corporate in the same domain, and I'm also working with Unplug Tech. There's an event, we organize event for we organize event for startups, but specifically for technologies. So on 17th December also we have one small event for startup, and it will be on AR/VR. And I'm here for the networking. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Harshvardhan and I'm founder of Pune Dec. That is an online cake sales company, and we deliver cakes 24/7 of any of the vendors you want in Pune, Nasik, and Jalgaon. Thank you.
Hi everyone. My name is Abhishek, and I co-lead Extract Pune chapter. I'm a founder of I've started for the last 2 years. I've started 2 to 3 products companies. Right now, my focus is creating an app. It's a social app which connects you with people based on your mood. So basically, Tinder is for dating and meeting new people. Mood would be for meeting new people for any of the purposes.
Yeah, so this is usually what happens at Startup Saturday sessions, wherein we have guys who register companies, guys who take care of legal compliance, guys who take care of finance. We also meet guys who are starting up, we are meeting guys who have already started up. They are looking for co-founders. They're guys who want to work as tech guys or not tech guys for startups. So there you are. And this is how it works out. So it's like a complete circle out here. And we've seen a lot of startups popping up out of Startup Saturday. People have taken some idea, some inspiration from there. They have connected to startups. They have found co-founders here. Harshvardhan is one of the earliest, I would say, mentees. By the way, my name is Amit Rawat. So all the emails that are being sent or some kind of post that you've seen. So I'm the one troubling you with all those communication spams. Anyways, we don't spam. We just send out an email regularly. And even Abhishek does that. So he's not a design artist. He's a startup founder, but he does all these designing things. So anything that you can, you feel helpful, he can do when his bandwidth available. I don't think he has the bandwidth to do that. But if you pay him, he might. So he is also being now drafted into the National Head Start team as a design, because I kept on recommending there's someone in Pune, we do our own designs. So I am also being drafted into the National Startup Saturday formulation for next year, 2017 onwards, where we plan to increase the number of cities that we are covering. So presently, Head Start Network Foundation, which is a non-profit organization, started about a decade ago by founders themselves who were struggling to find mentors, who were struggling to find how to figure out things. Those guys are now spread out all over India, and fortunately today we have dedicated teams in 16 cities across India, and we plan to add about half a dozen more by early next year. So that's the plan, and there are a number of things that we have already started. One of our flagship programs is the Startup Saturday, which again happens, if possible, on the second Saturday of every month across India. So that's our regular feature. And always nice to meet the young minds and familiar faces. Also seeing some of you at pitching competitions, which Head Start becomes a part of. And today I try to tie up with any and every event that happens. We have tied up with NASCAR, CII, Pune Digital Marketers, a lot of other events. There was a pitching competition just last week. So anywhere, anything happening in Pune, I make sure Head Start is a part of it. And we also get the benefit of spreading that word, and they also do so pro bono. So all good. Food sector, tech sector, non-tech sector. I've sort of talked about 20 to 15 startups. Half of them are have already started, and some of them will be starting in the next quarter or so. Not even the next quarter, maybe in the next month. And I have mentored startups in different sectors. I mean, like from electrical vehicles to food to you name it, IoT, all the things that you can think of. FinTech, my friends are working on those things. So whatever I can, I just help out. And good to see another kind of tweak being offered in terms of food. So I've been invited by my friends when they open up restaurants. So I'll be happy to do the food tasting at your place, wherever you launch it. So I heard a lot of people talking about the proof of concept. Either they are not knowing about the importance of proof of concept, or they want to take it to the next level. So they want to have a perfect understanding of how important is the POC. So we've got a guest, like I said, he'll be arriving later and he'll be mentioning some things, and he is a serial entrepreneur. So he'll be giving you his perspective on the POC, which I keep on giving in small doses to my startups over the meetings, weekends or weekdays, wherever. So let's start off the event, wherein we have a couple of startups who would be presenting whatever they have to offer in terms of a product or a service, or how they are trying to influence the ecosystem in which sector